I'm Jacob Lavender. I'm a technical designer on Penn Teller FUUU and U. It's a VR game in collaboration with Penn Teller and Gearbox Software, and we're marrying both performance and gameplay together to try and bring Penn Teller to the gameplay space, to VR. Randy, our CEO, is a magician, and he's really good friends with Penn Teller, and they were just kind of having dinner one night and talked, hey, we should kind of put these two together. And it was one of those things where they all agreed and started talking about it for a couple of years, just kind of mulling it over and thinking like, how would we do this? And then when VR came out, they thought this is actually the perfect medium because we can kind of prank people, which is a big deal for Penn Teller. So Penn Teller, FUUUNU, is like a VR magic set where you learn how to master performance, and you also get to prank your friends while you're learning it. It's a multiplayer experience with asymmetrical gameplay. So it's a lot of words, but what I'm trying to say is you bring your friend over, you put them in the headset, and while they're in the headset, you're playing with them. And it's kind of like an introduction to VR for them and a performance for you. You're their guide into learning how VR works. We have one that is based on Penn & Teller's famous bit, Bullet Catch. And what we do is we have the player get inside of the headset, and the person who owns the game is playing the bullet catch with them by shooting bullets at the person who's in VR, and the person who's in VR is catching them with their virtual mouth. We actually shrink down the player and put them inside of Teller's mouth, and they catch bullets that the owner is shooting at them. We have a lot of Easter eggs in there from Penn & Teller, so Penn & Teller fans are going to really appreciate all of the things that we've rebuilt and put into VR. So the main menu is the Penn & Teller stage. We rebuilt it, stuck it in VR. It's a replica. It's like walking through the stage seats, the stage itself. And then we also rebuilt the monkey room, which is what they call their waiting room in a way. For whenever they have stage guests, they put them inside of the monkey room, and the people can hang out there. It's just a really chill, cool room. And we rebuilt that to the T by taking a lot of pictures and putting it into virtual reality so that the player can also hang out in there. Penn & Teller VR, FUUUNU, is available on the 27th of June. It's going to release on the Oculus Store for Oculus Quest. It will be available on Steam for the Oculus Rift, Rift S, Vive, and then it will also be available on PSVR on PlayStation. If you'd like to find out more information, you can access that at gearboxsoftware.com. We'd like to thank VRFocus for giving us this interview and letting us hang out with you.